There's not much you can do to get it to run perfectly. You can get a top of the range Intel chip and it'll still run poorly late game. That's the problem. So, do you know if dropping all the items on the floor instead of compactors causing any lag? No, it's not. Let's get shipping up for things, but I don't know where to start. Compactors generally will lag more than dumping the stuff on the floor. The reason for that is within the compactor, there's still heat exchange going on, right? It doesn't happen as much when your tiles are on the floor, especially if you drop them in a vacuum. If you drop all of your items in a vacuum, they won't change temperature anymore, they won't change state, they become sort of static items, depending on whether you've got dupe access to it. The most lag-free thing that you can possibly do is have a compactor for every element that you want your dupes to have access to, and have everything else stored in a vacuum, and then just top up those compactors. That's the best thing you can possibly do in terms of lag. But even that has automation involved, and some people swear that automation is the devil. I don't believe so personally, but some people maintain that. Did I ever get that sealed up? Sticky. You got greasy hands. You made it all greasy. Jesus Christ. Fuck! Yep. Hold on. Sorry about the noise, I'm going to mute my mic. Hold on.
Sorry.
I am a strong man. Alright, listen. This thing is really hard to open. Hold on. I don't think this thing has ever been... I think it might be glued shut. I'm a very strong boy. You need a cloth. No, you need an elastic band. That's where... The problem is the lid is slightly slippy. Give me one sec. Let me unpause this so we can get this done.
I'm sorry, babe.
It's alright. What are you sorry for?
If you're struggling, I had no chance.
This is ridiculous. It's like it's glued. Yeah. Don't worry, baby. We've got the technology. Ah! Ah! We may have to resign the fact that this is no good. Hold on, let me get this elastic band. Need a knife to use it like a lever or something like that. Don't press the lid too hard in your hand. You always make more friction through gripping too hard. Poke a knife under it. Right. The problem is, if I put a knife under it, I'd have to like prise the lid, and then it wouldn't be airtight anymore. Hold on, I've got it. I'm just trying to... The elastic band that I've got is about 17 sizes too big. Okay, ready? Ah! Jesus. So yeah, the elastic band I had was like 15 sizes too big. I did it, baby.
You did it?
I'm your hero. Take it.
Thank you.
Jesus, look at my hand.
Oh, thank you.
I can't say I wasn't trying. Whew. Yeah, now if you have an elastic band's normally the key. Because that's the problem, you can't get any friction on it. So you put an elastic band on, profit, you can grip it. I don't remember where I learnt that, but it's helped me many times. With a slippery grip. Oh, just under the lid to let some air in. Oh, I see. No, that was sealed too much. Too much. Right then, so they'll seal that saltwater geyser. I want to start getting all this crap swept out of here, but I'm probably going to use some of this iron first. So once they've done this, I'm going to take this. I'm going to do this. And then we'll need a pipe coming out of here. This is going to be oil. So we will run him... Yeah, we'll just run him out there. And up there. And then this is going to be removed anyway, so this can all be gone. We'll do this with like a 7 or something. This is not urgent. Not urgent at all. Although... just any tile down here. We're going to end up ripping a lot of this crap out later, but for now, just get all the oil we can. Whip. There we go. I've still got a pump down here. Oh, it's turned off at the minute. It was turned off because of the petroleum. I was worried about this petroleum, wasn't I? Well, what we could do now is dig this. I hope that it's not a million degrees down here. Hello, female beard friend. She's gone. Pardon? Oh, you want me to mute her mic? Won't be a sec, guys. I'm just going to unmute this for a minute so you can hear the noise.
Sorry guys. I'm making you delicious food here.
I'm going to mute her again. You done now?
Yes, I'm done.
Get out! Don't ever come back until you've made me delicious food. She's gone now. You got a jar of honey that you can't get open to save your life. The solidified honey is glued it totally shut. Elastic band, Kunksmore. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. Right, we've got a couple of stuck dupes at the minute, but they can do this. They're just being pondering plebs. There we go. Okay. So we'll get all this swept out. We'll need some power for the pumps as well, which is going to just be nice and simple. It's going to go up here. And we're going to have a water sieve up here as well, which I'll figure out in a second. I did just put some liquid pipes in to put our liquid around as well. And then we're going to need some liquids dropping in here. Yeah, we'll just do it with one pump. And stuck. Yeah, I knew they were going to get stuck. It's fine. There is iron here. Like, they could just do this really easily, but they're being jerks. There we go. They are no longer stuck. They just don't realise it yet. There you go. Nice. So this is part of the pondering. Like, this is one of the reasons why I'm running a bit slower. And I also don't know if I can sweep that stuff. Sweep only with a 9. All. Copy. Sweep. 9. Right then, so, crude oil, 9. There should be loads of bottles of crude oil kicking around here. And do a little mop. And do a little mop. Hopefully we can get rid of this petroleum. Let's turn you back on. You see? Bastards. Bastards. Where did all that oil come from? Where did that oil come from? Weird. Oh, I know where it came from. Derp. Derp. Let's just cancel that a second. We'll rebuild that just so we can pump out this little bit down here. How much is it? Ugh. Grams. Grams there is. Whatever. Right, someone's probably going to have pissed in the base when they took their suit off. I would have thought. Not yet. I would have sworn there would have been some pee in the base, honestly. Maybe not. Maybe there will be after this evening. Right. So we'll get a bit more oil in here, then we'll put some petroleum in, then we'll do the sieves up here. I'm going to seal this off, I think. Does mean all these gases will get stuck, but I could could lower this down a little bit, I guess. We even just put the water sieves inside here. I might just put them inside. Well, then they'll get hot as balls. No, we'll do it outside and we'll fill it up with some chlorine or some, carbon dioxide or something so it doesn't off-gas. Right. All of this can be this. Right. I'm assuming everything down there can be mopped now. And we should have loads of petroleum and stuff kicking around. We've got some in the base that we can use anyway, but I'll use some of this, some of the stuff that's around here without auto bottling. So let me clear this crap out. We'll set you to above 871. See how that plays out. Where's all this sour gas coming from? So much sour gas. New guys was another chlorine one. Oh, I've been there, Stine. I've been there. I know that pain. It sucks. It's always another chlorine bastard. Lovely. Actually, this can all be metal tile. Doop. 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 Because I want this to actually cool it down. Hold on a second. Need to do that. Make sure that doesn't get built either. Yeah, I got a bit ahead of myself there. Come on. Hot abyssite digging caused sour gas explosion. I don't think I did dig any hot abyssite. I was being rather careful. I don't think I did. Oh, it might have been here, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. I thought I'd been rather careful, but clearly not. But that's fine. All this is going to get removed anyway, so we'll drop a bit of oil down there. Some of the new biomes spawn with it inside at game start. It's because they made changes to the Abyssalite Perpetual. So we never used to get Abyssalite in contact with oil that was super hot, but now they've made it so that happens more and more frequently. So you end up with these basically little mini boilers ready to go. They are essentially mini boilers. Little mini boys. Right, let's turn you off sweep only. And you're going to be all iron tiles and iron tiles. So yeah, you'll see now this will get boiled off probably. Let's see, 1306 degrees. Toasty. The sour gas in my map and stuff I haven't dug into. Yeah, you don't have to dig into it, that's what I'm saying. You'll get patches where the Abyssalite is actually in contact, or you'll get tiles like, I don't know if I've got any nearby, like this where you've got obsidian next to lava, or next to obsidian next to hot Abyssalite. I think we had a boulder somewhere over here, didn't we? I can't remember. Might have dug it out. But yeah, you can get boulders of obsidian that are like ridiculously hot. Just they changed the world gem, basically. They changed how the maps are formed. I'm trying to say there's nothing hot anywhere. There's nothing hot anywhere near it and never has been. It's spawned that way. Oh, it's spawned with just sour gas? No. I don't think it can. I don't think sour gas is one of those things that spawns in at the start. So there must have been something hot and it's just radiated its heat out into the area. Is the area all balanced out in temperature now? To below sour gas boiling temperature, like below 540 degrees. I don't think we can reach this properly if I do it like that. Yeah. Way below. It's near the printing pod. Shouldn't get sour gas in world gen. It's very weird. Very weird. Okay. I'm going to take the plastic. We've got loads of pips. We've got shitloads of pips. And I'm going to dump all this stuff out on the floor as well. So I don't want them sweeping anything else down here. Like going to space and sweeping it down here or anything daft like that. I don't want that. I'm just going to use this to collect all these oil bottles and petroleum bottles and stuff that are here. I'll be fine. All the sour gas is going to build up around here, I would think, ultimately. But for now, it's just derping around. So, we're going to need a polluted water feed. Now, I did mention I have this pipe over here. Now, although it's probably dormant at the minute, I think what I'm going to do is do like a feedback pipe. Because what we have here is polluted water from a geyser coming down here, merging with this. This is our petroleum gen output. And then what else merges into that is this polluted geyser. And this polluted geyser. And there's just too much water. It's just too much water. So what I would probably like to do is bridge off a feed like here. Which looks like it would be an absolute nightmare. But I think we can do it. So we are going to... Don't I have a pipe down here already? Sure I had a spare pipe on one of the sides that wasn't being used at the minute. Ah, it's on this side. Derp. Derp. So it's going to take about 2 kilos a second of wetter. But I'll put a little reservoir down there and that'll keep it going. So I'm thinking... That's my petroleum feed. Let's see. So I'm going to need to get some pipes in out of here as well, you see. How much polluted water am I going to need? This is a polluted water feed down here, and this is 30 degrees. Could just use that. That might be the easiest. I think we'll do that. That will definitely be the easiest. Way below. Show you. Yeah, picks. Do you know if there's a set amount of guys on every map? It depends on your map modifiers. So one of the things that you can get, one of the modifiers you can get is geoactive. If you've got geoactive, then you get way more geysers. Way more. Yeah, we'll just go through here. This is fine. We'll nip over there. Somewhere like that. Ah, very good. Yeah, we'll fill this in as well. Why not? Let's fill this bitch in. And we can get rid of all these little ladders now as well. We don't need these anymore. How are we doing for oil? I would like a little bit more oil. I might enable auto bottle just to get some coming in. Maybe we'll use this. Shit, I've got loads of oil still over here as well. Go away. Compost.
Your bad day just got worse.
Max, how's it going, buddy? How are you, mate? My bad day just got worse. How dare you? How very dare you? How very dare you, Max? How do you know I was having a bad day? I'm having a good day. Having a good day. Until you got here, weirdly. What's that all about? Yeah, you can be ripped out now. I don't want you anymore. We can't access a lot of this wire. Yeah, I'm going to rip you out. And this will need its own circuit, as I say. That's alright. And now we can rip out you. Maybe the 7, actually. Sardis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How is your day going? Are you having a bad day that a random Dutchman is coming to rub in your face? Havoc, how are you today, mate? It's on the edge of my starting biome, and none of the abyss that anyone knew has ever been over 40 degrees. Let's have a look. There's no reason for sour gas to even be there. That's weird. There's no cause for it at all. There's no oil there. Weird. Gashidley, good evening, life. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, mate. How are you today? How is your day going? I am tip-top and tickety-boo. I'm doing some stuff. We're getting some stuff done. We're fighting. We're fighting to get some stuff done. Yeah, we're going to tidy out all this gubbins as well. And go. And then I think I sort of lose my access soon, so that's fine. Gonna have to go around to do all this stuff. Let's just give him an access there as well. Because what I can maybe do is trap these boys. Perfect. They're just pondering. They're just pondering. Perfect. Come on, somebody come and get rid of this one. Trap him there. Trap him real good. Oh. Very good. Right, we'll get that ladder built and hop up there, get that stuff done. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Just tidying, you know? Just a spot of tidying. Yeah, there's a few little pools of oil down here still. We can probably just mop these when we dig it out. Or I'll just let it boil off on some abyssal or something. I'm not really that bothered. Not all that bothered. Much good. I'm gonna need a load of ladders to do this stuff, but hey ho. Alright, how much oil's here? Yeah, that'll do. It's not gonna be super hot down here. It's probably gonna get to like 90 odd degrees or something. It'll be fine. 90 something. 90 something degrees. Excellent work, everyone. Very good. Right then, I think we've got the last place to scan now. What's this? Red dwarf. Red dwarf? Methane and fossil. Okay, so we've just got this thing to do. It's the weird tear or something. We got another robot arm. Very good. Very good. We'll put that in our loot area. Maybe we'll put him like there. If we get better stuff later, we'll replace the robot arm because we've already got one. There he is. Nice. How far is the base rockets and stuff already done? We've only done steam rockets so far. I've not really been in a mad rush. We're going to try and do some petroleum stuff in a bit. That's why I've been sort of stockpiling some steel. But at the moment I just want to do some tinkering at the bottom of the base so we can get a constant supply of oil coming in. And then I'm going to be looking into getting some petroleum made so that we're ready to do petroleum rockets, essentially. Right, let's get this stuff done with a 9 just whilst we're here. All this stuff here. Boop, 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 boop. Lovely. Take it easy, Seikyu. Much love, buddy. I remember you showing a pocket compressed clean electric parts. How was it called? Oh, a CompuClean is the brand. Do you plan to heat up oil or use refineries? At the moment, I'm going to just use refineries to do our first couple of petroleum rockets. Then once we've got some thermium, I'll make an oil cooker. We don't have the materials to make a petroleum boiler yet, with like conventional means. I could use like refineries for it, but I don't want to do that. So we will make a petroleum boiler at some point, but we need to get thermium first. Right, let's also get in here and start fucking with this volcano. See what secrets it holds. So we'll do a bit of this. We'll whip out this lettuce. In fact, let's do that and rip out all this gubbins. That will be nice. Scalding. What in the fuck? Ellipsis. Ellipsis. Where is your suit? Ellipsis? How did you get out of here without a suit? Is it melted off? Nothing that hot up here. It takes like fucking 900 degrees or something to melt a suit. She's carrying some sand though. Which does make me wonder. Oh, it's regolith. The fuck? How has he got out of here without a suit? Oh, they can't go this way, can they? Oh, you bastards. Ah, tiny crabs. I need to do an experiment for science. I don't actually know since when they've been able to get up there without a suit on. No, the other door's locked, isn't it? Wait, hold on a sec. This door's locked. Yeah, they didn't have access through there. So that's not true. Hold on a sec, guys. I just want to see why how that happened, because I don't know if I have lost a suit. Yeah, there's no way out the base without a suit. Okay, something peculiar has happened. Just block the doors you made. What are you talking about, Max? Block the doors you made. Sorry, Anna. Block the doors I made. They can't get up here without a suit. Am I missing a suit now? I don't know. Right, I want to finish this build. So they're doing some digging up here. We'll crack open this volcano in a moment. We'll drop down all of this gubbins into here. So that's fine. All can be an 8. And we also need to kill that crab. Where's that crab at? This boy. I need to know whether they drop a full amount of shell when they die. This is very much for science. Nobody be mad at me. I need to know what they drop when they die. Okay. Yeah, they only drop the baby molt. So I think you're better off letting them live till adult and then just killing them off. I think that is a better solution. Why is it so hot out here? So they drop 5 kilos when they were babby. Just made a chicken and beef burrito with sauteed peppers and onions with rice, bit of garlic mayo and Mexican cheese melted on top to finish it off. Fucking hell, Shane. Oh, you dirty boy. Dirty boy. Are these all starving? Can't get them enough poop to keep them happy. Right, well this is basically ready to go. We're going to seal up here. And then we're going to put a water sieve in here. I might fill this with some sour gas. How hot's the sour gas? Yeah, fuck it. I just want to fill this with a load of gas. I want it to be dirty. Very dirty. And then what we'll basically do is bring in... let's see here. You can come up here. And we're going to have... What do I want? What do I want? I want a water sieve. We'll make him out of something a bit toastier. Fuck it, we'll make it out of steel. Let me think. The dirty water will come in from there. Shantris. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Dirty water will go to a reservoir. Maybe 2 reservoirs. Build these out gold. Should be fine there. Shouldn't get too toasty. And then what we'll basically have is... let's see here. Kind of want to do something like that. And then you can come through. I think that'll be fine. And blap. So we'll get rid of you. Yeah, that'll be okay. So we'll get all that done now. And then we can get this online. We have not got very much oil and petroleum in here. We've probably got enough oil now. Just waiting on petroleum. This ship was back, wasn't it? Did I start fueling it? No. Need some power. When did you go down to 35 dupes? One of my dupes is in a suit in a ship at the minute, so he's just chilling up there. He just chilling. Right then, so gonna need a lot more polluted dirt because all these boys are gonna starve off. Time till death, 3 cycles, 2 cycles, 3 cycles. Where are they getting the polluted dirt from to do that? They've put a load of polluted dirt in the compost heaps. I just want this to be used for fucking seeds. That's it. Why can't I compost the seeds? Seriously. Like, without them putting polluted dirt in here. I should be able to forbid things. I don't want them to handle polluted dirt. I want it to be... There's 200 odd kilos of polluted dirt in here. 279 kilos. Not done any of the seeds. Pricks. Pricks. So if I ask them to sweep that, where will it go? I want it to go in here. Sweep only. Compost piles need filters like storage boxes, yeah. I feel like I'd have to trick a dupe to do it. I'd have to block them in a room in order to get them to do it. Come on, get this poop swept. My quabs need it. Yeah, damn it. Get me the poop. There we go. Boop. But you motherfucker. Why'd you not put that in? So sad. You'd put it in the thing. Jerk. Automate it, I can't. You know, you can't. I'd need to have them, like, trapped in a room, drop in what I want them to compost, and then literally lock them in. Have them go in there for a job and then lock them in. Which is kind of weird. Right, there we go. Well, there's a little bit of poop from my crabs. I don't know why it was going into the compost heaps. I don't want my dupes to be able to get through here, but they do need to still come in at the minute to get sand in, so I can't close it up just yet. Blech. Let's just finish this off. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do, Kunks. I'll put another loader on the actual polluted dirt line just to feed into it, and do that as a higher priority. But I can't do that yet because they've got access to polluted dirt in like this room, and they'll have it in this room. I don't want them to have that, so I'll fix it. So like what we're going to do here, we're going to have a receptacle and a loader. All right. We're not going to do them there though, because that's a silly place to do them. We will have a receptacle, and we'll make it out of. Kind of want to use steel for everything, but I think gold will do. Receptacle here, loader here, sweeper here, and we'll basically need a line for different things. So this is sand, so this can just be coming out of here, and then this one's going to be the polluted dirt. Sand we've already got coming down here, so I could just bridge off here, I guess. Yeah. Something like, let's go around these tiles, just so we don't knacker these dirt tiles. And then polluted dirt is just going to have to bridge into here, but currently it's going to be going through normal tiles for the most part, which sort of sucks. Yeah, I do actually have sand here for this as well. Yeah, this is what we'll do. So, try to do as much of this stuff with sweepers and receptacles and stuff as possible. Such straight lines, though. Let's just bridge into this line. This is going to be poop line. And then we are going to need to extend this up a little bit. It's going to look derpy, but whatever. So that we can bang a receptacle in there. We'll need to do the same over here as well. go. That makes sense. How do you deconstruct the ladder from the ruins? We've got a mod for it, Eldora. Destructible POI, I think it's called. So you can get rid of them. Because I hate the ruins. Hate them with a passion. Hate them so much. Right, and then the other thing I needed to do was put in another circuit down here, and I think I can just squeeze one in. So if we did like transformer there, battery there. Bit of that, and then we'll need a bridge, and then we'll just need some power. I think all this should be just fine on one circuit. Cool. I'll rip that off once the bridge is in. Okay, and then we're also going to do another bridge off here. Or maybe a bridge off here. For a receptacle up here. Ay. Can't build this very easily if I do this, but I think this is the way to do it. So then that'll give me sand for that boy, and then I'm also going to bridge off again to bring my sand over to this boy. Because these will just need a bit of sand sitting in them, basically. It's not exactly a big deal. That should be all okay. Cool. Right, that's lots of stuff for them to be getting on with now, so we'll just leave them doing that. I would still like a bit more petroleum in here, please. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Once we get the power up, I can get this vacuuming out, because I want to get this nice and clean, so it's just natural gas in here, which is why I'm just waiting on a bit more petroleum for this boy, and then we can seal it up. And again, dupe shouldn't need to come up here, then it'll all just manage itself. I kind of want to just pump loads of sour gas in here. Make it all pinky and funky. I may do that. I might put one of these in here. I have a little gas pipe coming out. And we'll do this to a filter instead of to there. Just to begin with. And we'll do sour gas can go in there. And then everything else can just feck off over here. That'll be fun. And we'll just seal this up once there's loads of sour gas up here. Should really let some of this in. Yeah, there's not enough in there. I'm going to let some of the sour gas in, I think. And we could also make a bit more of a mess down here. Let's just do that. What if I did a spot of this? Blip, 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 blip. Why these tiles are here? Oh, it's because it was only so thick down here and had a big oil pool, wasn't it? Yeah, this can all go now. Yeah, you can go, you can go, you can go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go, go, go. Morton, how are you, buddy? I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying any of that quote. Holy shit, that's a solid one. Right. Okay, you're now done. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff my dupes to be cracking on with now. I'm not too bad, Mom, thank you. Not too bad at all. Ticking over. You do remember it. I don't remember that one. I'll take it, but I don't remember it. Right, so basically what we're trying to do at the minute is consolidate all of our polluted dirt to the crab boys. Now we do still have a couple of sieves, like we've got one in the base somewhere. Got this fella here. And we've also got one up here. These will probably eat this though, won't they? So we're probably going to have to... we can get most of it consolidated though. Lost Scholar, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going, folks? How is your day going? How was your stream? That needs to be straightened up, doesn't it? Don't like that there. Don't like this little kink in it. Why have I got a little kink in it? I don't like it. Cancel conveyor rails. Oh. Oh, that was a mistake. Conveyor rail. No. Cancel conveyor rails. I don't know, seeing that image for the raid alert just made me lose all train of thought. Or was it the John Cleese one? Was it old? Was it... Stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that. I'm trying to go diagonal. Was it the John Cleese one lying on the table? Because he's a very, very pretty man. I mean, don't hate on John Cleese. He's a very pretty boy who was in his prime. Some guy in a bikini. Yeah, it's John Cleese. Do you not know him from, like, you know, Monty Python, Holy Grail? No? Your stream froze. That's weird. Faulty Towers? Yeah, exactly. Basil Faulty. Yeah, we don't need that, but I'll take it. Wrong direction. The bridge. What's the wrong direction? Bridge? No, it's the right direction. I don't know if this will work bridging off a line that's... It should do, yeah. Because that's the flow of the line. This is going to bridge first, and then that'll bridge. You don't watch Faulty Towers. No, if you're a snowflake, that's easily... Oh, don't watch Faulty Towers now if you're a snowflake that's easily offended. Yeah, well, that's the thing with any of these old things. They're of the time, aren't they? There's worse ones than that. Christ. Look at, like, Rising Damp and stuff like that. I mean, I used to watch all those old schooly things because UK Gold was the thing when I was younger. It was always on in my house. Jesus. Rising Dampener, you being served, and all them old school ones. I remembers them. I knows. Okay. Did this actually do anything? Because it is interacting with abyssalites, so it's going to take a while. But yeah, it is actually heating up. How hot is it now? Woo. Woo. Toasty. Let's drop some of this oil down. Make some more funk. You can hop up there. And you can hop over there. I'm just going to put some ladders in here so we can get to this a bit easier. Just to dig it out, basically. I want all you drop down as well. So it's petrol to sour gas straight away. It's only going to be tiny amounts, but I want a bit of sour gas. It's going to be hot sour gas, don't get me wrong. It's going to be toasty warm. But that's fine. Watch the two Ronnies. Two Ronnies were classic. Absolutely classic. Right, see, I've asked them to do a lot of conveyor rails and stuff. There's a lot of delivering, a lot of stuff that needs to be done. But they'll get there. I've probably left this going for a year too long. If it's actually doing anything, which it does not seem to be. Are we nearly done with the old scanning? I want to rip this boy out. I want him gone. Whenever I'm watching but not paying 100% attention, you say petrol instead of petroleum, it gets my attention. Why? What? Why? Whenever you say petrol instead of petroleum. Oh, perpetual. Does it sound like perpetual? Is that why it gets your attention or something? Petrol, perpetual aren't too dissimilar if you're not listening. I get it. I get it. I like water. Right, this is sort of dead now. That's fine. So can I call most sensors atom sensors because I make up words on my stream? Fair enough, Scholar. Nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with making up a word, especially if it's one that makes you smile. If it makes you smile, it's a good word. I particularly like saying femidom. That's a word that makes me smile a lot. I don't know why, it just does. Femidom. Right then, so I'm thinking we'll slap a steam turbine to the left of this boy. Or maybe to the right of it. And borebag. Yeah, borebag's a good one as well. I'm going to finish that once we've done all this other building. We've got too much stuff outstanding at the minute, so I'm going to leave my dupes. I'm going to let my dupes breathe for a minute. Too much stuff going on. Oh, yeah, this needs to be done now, actually. We need to nip this off, otherwise it's going to link the two circuits. Give me a priority 9 for that wire. Make sure that is ripped out. There we go. I wonder why that battery was charged, basically. It confused me. Confused me. Right, so you're going to be if above 1,000,000. Which is fine. Made a right old mess down here, but that's okay. Oh, molten lead. Oh, how did I manage that? How did I manage to make molten lead? Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I didn't realise there was any lead here. What temperature does it solidify again? 300. Whoa. That was something I had not anticipated. Oh well. We'll mop all this crap whilst we're down here as well. Get all that mopped up before we get too much down here. Like so. And we'll finish tidying all this crap in a bit. So much priority 9 work. I need to get better at priorities when I want stuff done. I always go critical. Oh, I see. I use high priorities. I use 9, 8, 7 for the most part. And then things that are just... anything below that doesn't matter. You only need 3 priorities, really. 4 technically. 4 is just stuff that you never really care about. 4 is stuff to do when they're bored. 3 is stuff that you want them to be thinking about, but not really in a rush to do. Right? 2 would be, get this done now, please. And 1 is, this is what I'm looking at. I want this done as I'm looking at it. So you only really need 4 priorities. It doesn't matter what the numbers are, you only really need 4. You put everything on 9 and let the Duke sort it out. Mad Hat, how's it going, buddy? When the cycles are 100, my priorities are 11. When you start at 6, but when you get to 100, your priorities are 11. You only need a couple. It doesn't matter what numbers you use. The numbers are irrelevant. It's the tiers that you use to apply to things. That's all, really. Okay. This is steel. Yeah, this will be okay. Can't believe we made a load of molten lead down here. What can molten lead be used for? To 1749 degrees. Thermal conductivity of 11. It's not very good. Not very good at all. I thought they would have brought me some petroleum by now, because I think we should have had some up here. Yeah. Still waiting for that bottle. Until this is done, it's irrelevant anyway, so I kind of need to finish all this crap. But that's fine. Ah, this boy's up and running now. Let's just get rid of all this. I do love the sound that these make. I love the erupting sound. Not collecting any excess for this yet, we'll just leave it. We'll end up with loads of water when we need it anyway. There's plenty down here that I can use to make some early oxygen and hydrogen when we need it in space. I'm just not really in a rush to do it yet. I want to tidy some other bits first. This is nearly done. And we can launch it again, see if we can get another space relic. Which would be nice. Alt-Z, you'd be speeding along. Yeah, you can't play at this point in the game. If you try to Alt-Z, you get less done than if you're running at speed 2, unfortunately. Speeding up the game mode just makes them think longer. It doesn't actually speed up their actions. So that's why we're in speed 2 at the minute. If I went to speed 3, the game would actually run slower. It's counterintuitive, I know, but it's true. It's very true. Alright. Just got this last bit to do. That's so crazy how they have a fix ASAP. Yeah, well, it's all over the forums. They've acknowledged it. They know it's a problem. They've just not fixed it yet. So, they have just got back from holidays, though, in fairness, so... They probably had a number of launch piss-ups, I would have thought. Patting themselves in the back. Good job done. And then they come back to a forum full of trolls. All salty and pissed off. Anywho. Right. Unless I mop this molten lead, nothing can get here. I don't really know what I'm going to use molten lead for anytime soon. Currently it's just heating up the gas, so it's going to get really hot around here. So let's just mop this lead. There's too much lead. Oh, let's just drop some oil on here, really. Let's get rid of all this crap. Yeah, we'll cancel that mop now. And that mop. Need to mop this lead up. There we go. Now drop some water. Or some oil, rather. Excellent. Very good. Just instantly turn into little pockets of gas. You plant too much shit. When I look back for foods or like water storage, they're gone. Yeah, that's just part of the game, though. You have to keep an eye on a few different things. I've done it many times. Like, we're running out of coal at the minute, and I'm conscious that we're running out of coal, so every now and again I have a little glance at it. It's not the best at the minute, but it's not something I want to deal with right now, so I'm ignoring it. Basically. Toasty warm. That's what we want, though. We want all this sour gas. Royce. I do need a bit more petroleum. How much we got here? Ah, that's a decent amount. Let's sweep that up with a 9. And we'll put it in here. See if we can get that done. That's a reasonably decent amount. Sweep with a 9. Let's get rid of all these little balls. The sliders on the side of the bottles really are dog shit, the indicators. Like, that is 300.